I'm Jessie Bunny. I'm 24 years old.
I'm Vienna. I'm 25 years old.
And we're gonna have a baby really soon. We're a couple since almost 8 years already, so it's like a youth love, I would say. That's our nursery. Please ignore the pole dance pole. I was 17 when we met, so there was not a lot of dating before.
Jessie's my first girlfriend and hope the last.
Aww. We met without we both have been flat. Vienna was not transitioned to this time, and I had a double A cup. He's baby number 1.
I figured out during COVID that I am trans.
One day Vienna said like, hey, she's not feeling happy. And then she came out as trans, and then everything went really quick. Within half a year, you've been a completely new person.
And yeah, since then we are even happier than before.
We don't have that much time left. 6 weeks more to go. I'm really excited. I always wanted to become a young mom. I always wanted to have kids. So I was really happy when I got pregnant really quick. I think this little beer hat is so cute.
I think it's bear.
Ah, bear. Yeah, not beer. I would love to have like 3 or 4 kids, but let's see how the first one is going. I'm looking forward. I know we look different than other people, but we're a completely usual couple. We're in a relationship since almost 8 years. It was just a question of time. Well, our family reacted really good that we're gonna have a baby. It's the first grandbaby on all the sides of the family.
The only hate and harmful comments we got have been online. Are you pregnant in your stomach or your chest?
Why you didn't use protection? Baby went upstairs. Poor baby, how will it accept you as a mom? You desperately need to feed you to fix your cheeks. They are gross looking, like cottage cheese. Should have fixed the before getting pregnant. The body is changing, and that's okay.
I don't think something you should do is writing a pregnant woman to getting her fixed.
Then we also have some friendly comments like, looking good mama, the most attractive you have ever been.
Oh.
That's comments that makes me happy. I think I will have a more gentle parenting style. Honestly, I just want to be a loving mom, follow with the emotions, help with the emotions, and just give the kids support.
Yeah, I also think the same. I think it's important for me to give the child room for self-development. I wouldn't force my child getting plastic surgeries.
No, they should just go their way and find their way in life.
Something that's really important for me is that my child becomes a good human, that it's a kind person, a caring person, and a person with an open heart.
You're gonna be a really great mom.
Thank you, you too.
I personally like to share my pregnancy journey, but I don't wanna share any details about my baby. That's gonna stay private. Because unfortunately, we get a lot of online harassment.
We also got really disgusting comments about refuse or unborn child.
Yeah, I got so many messages when I announced I'm pregnant. One time, I got a message from a guy, I pray your baby so I can make you pregnant after. It was so disgusting. I just want to protect my baby from all these internet creeps, I have to say, unfortunately. People always comment like, oh, your baby is gonna have problems during pregnancy with and I was really worried about that, honestly. And then we talked about my doctor about this, and she just lost and told me, no, we don't need to worry about that. In online generally, they know everything better, even they are not in
I watched a
situation.
YouTube video and now I'm an expert on plastic surgery. This should be illegal. I understand if it would be a health risk, everything, but as long as it is just me wishing for my body how to look, I don't think it should be illegal.
When we are meeting people in real life, maybe at first people are a little surprised by our looks.
Every time people start talking to us, they figure out that even if we look extreme, we are a lovely couple.
I think that's more like an online thing, or people who just know us from online that say just see how we look like, and of course because of that they judge us. You can have 100 positive friendly comments, and then you can have 2 bad mean comments, and then you're just focusing on the bad and mean comments. Some people just want to get rid of their own frustration. I'm really sensitive person, and sometimes it's really hard. I also cried a few times because of comments. So I try to focus on the positive comments.
And for me, like, the bad comments are mostly funny because, for example, they call me like the fish that is cleaning the windows, and I think that's really so cute. I like the fish. Or also call me a duck, and I like ducks. And so it's not really insulting for me. People think it's okay to attack us because of our plastic look, and I think that's a problem. These hate comments also in the long term made us stronger in our relationship.
People always ask me if I got too far. I know I look extreme, but look at me. What extreme features do I have right now? Who does say that's okay and that's extreme? That's something a person needs to define for themselves. I like how it makes me look, but it's not that I couldn't live without a big. I'm not living for everybody. I'm living for myself.
I think I'm not too extreme. I want to go even more extreme. And I think what I really like about getting plastic surgery is that it gives me the opportunity to change my body into shapes that wouldn't be possible like 50 years ago. And so I can become the person I want to be and don't have to rely on like genetics or anything like that. Without Jessie, I think I wouldn't have started the whole transition process. Her support was like everything for me. And I wouldn't have any. So that's something that changed so much for me. And also I think you made me a better person, so.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
You're like my best friend.
Oh.
And we do everything together and are still not annoyed of each other.
We have a lot of people who judge us. They should look at themselves, because I really think that every person has something that they want to change on themselves or that makes them unhappy. And just because we change these things doesn't make us bad persons. People who are judging my mommy are evil and they should leave. That's his opinion.